Have you ever seen videos from Vietnam where people burn houses, clothes, cars, even iPhones and stacks of money? Not real ones, of course. They're made of paper. But the way they're burned, carefully, almost solemnly, makes it feel like they're not just being destroyed, but sent somewhere. At first glance, it might look strange. Why would anyone burn something that looks so valuable? But in Vietnam, this isn't about waste. It's about connection. These paper offerings, known as joss paper, are believed to be sent to loved ones who have passed away. A house for shelter, money for comfort, objects for a life that somehow continues beyond ours. The idea is simple yet profound. The afterlife is not so different from the living world. There's a saying in Vietnamese belief, the world of the living mirrors the world of the dead. Death is not seen as an end, but as a change of place. Those who have passed on are thought to still live, with needs not so different from ours. So families send them what they might need, not out of illusion but out of care. Because in doing so, they fulfill something deeply human: responsibility, remembrance, and devotion. Burning these offerings is also an act of filial piety, a way of honoring ancestors, of showing that they are still cared for, still remembered. For many, it brings peace of mind, a quiet reassurance that their loved ones are not left behind or forgotten in another world. It softens grief. It creates a bridge, not physical but emotional, between the living and the dead. And in that belief, there is also hope that those who are remembered may in return watch over the ones who remain. This tradition has existed for over 2,000 years, originating in ancient China during the Han Dynasty. After the invention of paper, instead of burying real valuables with the dead, people began crafting symbolic versions out of paper money, clothes, even gold, as a way to express grief without waste. Over time, the practice spread and evolved, becoming especially widespread during the Tang Dynasty. From there, it entered Vietnam during the period of Chinese rule, gradually transforming into a familiar cultural ritual. Many people assume this comes from Buddhism, but it doesn't. Traditional Buddhism teaches letting go of material attachment. Burning paper offerings is not a religious obligation. It is a folk tradition, shaped by centuries of cultural exchange and the human need to remember. So what looks like fire is actually something else entirely. A message, a gesture, a quiet way of saying, "You are still part of this world."